Hello, welcome back. I'm Tanya from Tanya's Witchy Kitchen. How are you doing today? I'm finally home. So glad to be home. I love where we go, but after a week, I just want to be home. I need to be home. I was going to talk to you really quick about my hair, since we're doing an infused vinegar today. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But my mother-in-law was on the phone with my husband. He's always got it on speakerphone. And she was saying something about how my hair looks red in the videos. And it's like, and he's like, her hair's not red. She didn't dye it, you know. It's just the lighting. Yeah, see, it's not red, really. Okay. But then my daughter was, we were walking the road. We walk up and down the road a lot. And she's like, Mom, you have all these colors in your hair. She says, people would pay big bucks for that, you know? And now I look at it and I can see, like, just being in the sun all week, it's lightened it a lot, you know? Crazy. It needs a haircut. I do. I need a haircut. But it's finally getting long. I can't wait to share my hair video with you guys. It's straggling along, but it's coming. It's coming. Does your hair lighten in summer? My boys really do. I have two of them that were the sandy blonde hair when they were little, so they get out in the sun and it just, whew. Although my middle son, his is kind of looking red. And we do have red in the family. I don't know if it's not on my mom's side though. I think it's on my dad's side, but he was like Irish red and she had black hair. So it's a couple generations back, but who knows, right? Yeah, so that was kind of funny, just how it's like, I'm sorry, no, it's not red. But anyway, in another life, I should have been a pickle. I was thinking about this. I love vinegar. I love all types of vinegar. Like, I think I do a lot of vinegars on this channel. And so this week with our rose and rose hips, we are doing infused vinegars. Okay. The first one is for sunburn. It's a sunburn skin cooling infused vinegar. Really crazy. The second one is a hair rinse. So I usually use marshmallow root or nettle or comfrey or, you know, rosemary, something along those lines. But since we were doing the roses, we're doing rose and marshmallow root. Okay, so I've never used the roses. If you have really blonde or light hair, don't spray it on directly till you test it. Some people just take the vinegar in a spray bottle and spray their hair. I don't do that, but just test it first because I don't know how much of that beautiful color is going to, you know, soak into your hair. Just a tip there. And the third one is an edible one. Not a shrub. It's an edible vinegar for your salad dressings, obviously. You know, to add to soups or stews. 1 tablespoon, just 1 tablespoon of that stuff can really make your flavor pop in something. And the kids don't notice it. You can add it to spaghetti sauce, to soups, to stews, to anything you can mix it in. Gravy even. It's just very versatile. Pasta sauces. I think I added it when we canned pasta sauce last year. I added a tablespoon to my pasta sauce, although it might have been balsamic vinegar. But anyway, 3 things. Dream big. Be true to you. You are worth it. And let's go check out these infused vinegars. No, my hair is not red. Okay, the first one is the Rose and Calendula Sunburn Spray. So I'm definitely using apple cider vinegar for this one, just because there are medicinal properties with apple cider vinegar and skin properties, and that's why we're using apple cider vinegar. If you don't want to, you don't have to, okay? Totally your choice. But we're going to start with 8 ounces, and I'm going to heat it up just a little bit, okay? Just to get it nice and warm. Help the infusion, you know, kickstart it a little bit. So we're going to start with these beautiful, beautiful rose petals. I can't wait. I haven't been able to go and pick rose petals in like a week and a half, and I am just dying to go see if there's some. Well, there were some along the road, so definitely should be some in my favorite spots if nothing has eaten them. These are my calendula flowers. They're great for skin and skin healing and wound healing, and so it's 3/4 ounce rose petals and a quarter of my calendula flowers. Okay, so about an ounce, which is a lot when you look at it, right? It's amazing. A pound of parsley is huge. That's another story. One thing. So I didn't have enough vinegar for the rose petals and the calendula, plant matter. Make sure when you're doing this, I have to add another 2.5 ounces. You want to make sure that it is above that line. When you're infusing things, make sure that there's a good half inch above the plant matter of the liquid. Shake it daily, stir it. You can always in a day add more. It's fine, okay? As they wilt down, you'll see what I mean. But yeah, and then what do? You label, you date, you use a plastic lid or wax paper between your metal lid and the jar, because vinegar is acidic. It will ruin your lids. You can give it a good shake every now and then. After 2 to 3 weeks, strain off your flowers and put it in a spray bottle. And then to use it when you get a sunburn, you just spray your skin. You will smell like a pickle. Spray your skin and it will sting for the first 30 seconds or so. Make sure you moisturize your skin. Don't use a heavy lotion. A good skin oil or aloe vera plant leaf would be great, soothing, not the green aloe vera gel you buy at the store. And now for the rose and marshmallow hair rinse. Not marshmallows as in s'mores, marshmallow root. I had plenty of s'mores last week. But anyway, so I'm not going to be using a lot of herbs in this just because it is a hair rinse. You can make this as dense and infused as you want to, okay? I usually infuse this 4 weeks, okay? 4 to 6 weeks. Sometimes I forget about it. I'll be honest, but it turns out great. I love my infused vinegars for my hair. So it's 0.21 ounces of rose petals, and I'm going to do the same amount with my marshmallow root. Okay, marshmallow root. You could use marshmallow powder if you wanted to. This is just cut and sifted. It works really well. Hair vinegars. So to use this, like I said, I'm going to strain this off. Oh, no, we have to talk about the vinegar first. Do not heat the vinegar up. Marshmallow root is one of those plants that does not do well with heat. Okay, it is a cool liquid infusion, and that's what we have to do with it. So we don't heat the vinegar at all. Shake it daily, da-da-da-da. Don't forget to label it if you're doing all these rose things, because they'll be all over and you won't know what's what. To use, I put about 2 tablespoons into a cup, 32-ounce cup, plastic in the tub, and just pour it slowly over my hair. You can put this in a spray bottle and spray your hair. It's your choice to rinse it out or to just leave it as it is, okay? This is great for hair follicles, but we'll get into more of that with my other video. And last, rose, mint, and rose hip vinegar. That is my mojito mint from last summer. My plant this year is huge. It came back. This is probably a 1/3 of a cup crushed mojito mint, if you want to look at it that way instead of by ounces. So yeah, crush it. Like I told you, you don't have to crush it when you dry it, but crush it before you use it. And then we're going to add rose petals, same amount. And because they weigh kind of the same, they're really light, it's probably 1/3 of a cup if you want to go that way. And then I'm adding some rose hips. I'm not cutting them and cleaning the seeds out. I just doing it that way. And I didn't heat my vinegar this time, which is totally fine. Totally fine, you guys. I probably should have, being the rose hips were in there. But I am using apple cider vinegar because I love that when making infused vinegars to eat. You can use any light vinegar, white wine vinegar. Don't use balsamic. It's kind of heavy and will cover up the flavor of the herbs. Okay. But yeah, that's really all there is to it. And then you just do the, you know, our thing, label, date, plastic lid, shake it daily. Give it a couple weeks. 2-3 weeks is usually really good. And then you can strain it and use it for all your food items that you can think of. This is the vinegars just a few days after infusion, and this is them after a week. Aren't they just beautiful? Just beautiful. So there you go. I hope you had a good time. Thank you for dropping by. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.